friend who's a 21-year-old man speaking about growing up and being young and the past and the future. So basically it's a conversation between them. Town. The dead town. Everyone in their beds like cutlery. Every man sleeping, every woman checking pockets, children pulling darkness towards them like blankets. The train station glows on the other side of town. You meet yourself at every corner, coming in the opposite direction. You greet the man who stayed and touch his shoulder, his head turned backwards to an undressing sky. Good morning, goodbye. He climbs through the window of his girlfriend's house and unties his shoes. The town has walked into a field of white. You cross the footpath in your father's coat. In the train tracks, the car parks, the 24-hour supermarkets, in the front gardens of your teachers' houses, on the church greens, by her window, you are listening. Nothing but a man sleep-talking to his late wife. No one is dreaming. People are speaking with the dead. In the main street, the clock struck at closing time. Drink up, good night. See you Thursday, Friday, and forever. See you with your shirt untucked and your hair down. See you by the flat screen dissolving, asking what is tomorrow, what is the day. You see them. You see them shifting in their beds, drinking the town dry. Your mother said, don't forget where you're from. Goodbye, son. Remember the sky when it rains. The train station saves you. It lifts you up and carries you on its hip. In the quiet carriage, a man who has lost his wife makes you drink from the same cup. The speakerphone calls out destinations. You speak loudly into your phone. Don't forget the way I've loved you more than any brother. Don't for God's sake, turn the volume down. Can't you see I'm crying? You are breathing out. Flat-packed barns, neighbours that fight about fences in the middle of nowhere. You should be busier. You should move further from these corners. Walk right out and announce yourself. You arrive terrified. Childhood slipping like eiderdown. When you leave the train, it's like you're undressing. Something has to be shed if you're to walk out in the middle of the road and call a taxi anywhere. Anywhere. Welcome. There are so many beginnings. When you get there, you wipe your country feet on the mat and find the nearest basin. You fill it up with every morning and every evening. Only you could know this in cold water, the rinsing of yourself from yourself, caught between two people. You have swum from the backwater and are only just drying off. Do you still smell of rivers, the birthing cows, the brutal arrival? You have done your laundry, you have been shopping. If you stand on your doorstep in the early evening, you can see people turning their lights on one by one, people turning their lights on and moving their bodies closer.